Herb.
Yes, Don.
I had the scariest dream last night.
Really?
Yeah. Everything was white.
White?
White, as far as I could see.
Don, you're sleeping with your eyes open again.
I am?
Make a mental note. Eyes closed, sleep.
Sleep.
Eyes open, Beakman.
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 Fact. The gecko, a little lizard that lives in the tropics, has no eyelids. It has to lick its eyes to keep them moist and clean. I'm Beakman, and you have just broken into Beakman's World. If you haven't been here before, this is the Information Center. And this is my fantastic assistant, Liza. And this is a long story. Anyway, we're here to find answers to the questions you send in.
This is from Jenna Rickman of Holcomb.
Mo? No. Not that Mo. This Mo. M-O is short for Missouri.
Jana wants to know, Dear Beakman, how does a submarine work?
Finally, a food question. First, you take 2-foot-long slices of bread. Then, you throw open your refrigerator, and anything that's not moving is fair game.
Lester, Jana wasn't asking about submarine sandwiches. She was asking about those vast metallic challenges of the unknown. Those emissaries to the deep. Those aquatic acrobats. Those kind of submarines. This is your average submarine, although no submarine is really average. They range in length from the size of a car to twice the length of a football field.
Cool pictures, Beakman. But Jana wants to know how a submarine goes up and down.
Ah, submerging and surfacing. Let's dive in. Submarine! Submarines are able to surface or submerge by controlling their own buoyancy.
Buoyancy.
Buoyancy, the tendency or capacity, or to rise, or the upward force less dense than itself.
So buoyancy is all about something's ability to float. And things float or don't float depending on their density. Density! All I need are 3 Beakman beakers. 1 filled with water, 1 filled with wood, and 1 filled with coins. Oh, thank you, Ray. These beakers are the same size and have the same volume of stuff in them, but let's weigh them. See? Aha! The water is heavier than the same volume of wood. Therefore, the water is more dense than the wood. If we put the wood in the water... Saloom!
It floats.
Now let's compare the coins and the water. Ray? Aha! The coins are heavier than the same amount of water. They are more dense. Ergo...
They won't float.
Well, let's see. Yep, they sink. The coins are too dense to float. They're not buoyant. So, Lester, what does this teach us about submarines?
I know. It teaches us that subs can sometimes float and other times sink because they can change their density.
Correct, my astonishingly astute assistant.
But how do they do that?
In order to change its density, a submarine has to be able to add and subtract weight without changing its size. The way a submarine changes density is by taking in and spitting out seawater. Down, bogoscope. Submarines that are above water are said to be positively buoyant because they're floating. See these things here? They're special tanks called ballast tanks. Right now, they're filled with air. When a submarine needs to submerge, it fills these tanks with water. That makes it more dense. It loses its positive buoyancy and it sinks.
But how does it get back up?
Its diving planes are angled toward the surface, and compressed air blows the water out of the ballast tanks. The density of the sub is reduced, and it rises to the surface. Now, let's make a submarine in the comfort and privacy of our very own ocean. Pencil alert!
Here's what you'll need. A plastic soda bottle. A balloon. About 3 feet of rubber tubing. Or some flexi straps. Tape. Rubber bands. Scissors. A nail. And some coins. Oh, yeah. And you'll also need a grown-up.
Now, I want you to be careful, children.
Watch this! Have the grown-up use scissors to make 6 holes across one side of the bottle and 6 holes across the opposite side of the bottle. Have them use a nail to punch a hole in the bottle cap large enough for the tubing to fit through, like so. Now, take your balloon and attach it with rubber bands to the end of the tubing. Now put the balloon in the bottle and put the other end of the tubing through the bottle cap. Screw on the cap. Put some rubber bands around the bottle and slide some coins underneath. You'll have to experiment to get your boat to float nice and level.
There he blows!
Ah! When there's enough air in the balloon, our sub is positively buoyant. It floats!
Well, how do you sink it? Other than with a torpedo.
I take my finger off the tubing. Watch. Now the sub is denser than the water, and down she goes. You notice how the balloon gets bigger and smaller, changing density by changing its size? So there you have it, Jenna Rickman of Holcomb MO. The ins, the outs, the ups, and the downs of ships that sail below. Aye, aye!
Surfacing next, a new way to make shish kebab. Beakman will stick it to ya after this.
Beakman's World must now take a beaker break. And now, back to Beakman's World.
Wake up!
It's time to maul your memory. Here he is, the caliph of chemistry, the bailiff of botany, the David Grohl of the Get Up and Go, the one, the only, the Beakman.
You flick 'em, I'll stick 'em. Let's rumba.
Hey, who ordered the sushi pizza?
Question. Amanda Davila of Temple, Texas wants to know, dear Beakman, what's that hangy ball in the back of your mouth?
That hangy ball is your uvula.
What's a uvula?
Well, that's for me to know and uvula to find out. Your uvula acts as a little valve that opens and closes to prevent food from going up your nose when you're eating.
Which is always for Lester.
It's always been that.
Next missive, Ms.
Question. What's the windiest spot on Earth? Other than inside Lester's head.
Real answer? Adeliland in Antarctica. Average wind speed there is 50 miles per hour, and it regularly tops 100 miles per hour.
What do you think about that, Don? Don? Oh, Don. I didn't think penguins knew how to fly.
Question. Question. If an athlete gets athlete's foot, what does an astronaut get?
Answer. Mistletoe.
No time for kissing now, Lester. Listen. Oh, no.
It's hideous.
It's the Beakman Challenge. Lester, I challenge you to push this skewer through this balloon.
Oh, no problemo. Thank you. Oh, that was fun. Think I'll go chase cats for a while.
Wait a minute, please. Now, Lester, this is the Beakman Challenge. Don't you think it should be challenging? Don't you think it should be amazing? Don't you think...
Beakman, there is nothing in my job description about thinking.
What I was going to say was, I challenge you to stick this skewer through this balloon without popping the balloon.
Oh, well, that's different. It's also impossible.
Wrong. It's impoppable. Okay, now we take the balloon like this, take the skewer, and carefully insert it right there, like so. And then I turn around the balloon and have it come out on this side. And look at that, huh? Balloons alone. Hey, great, huh?
Unbelievable.
Great!
If you try this, do it exactly this way, and with a grown-up helping.
Hey, it's all in where you place the skewer.
Story of my life.
Lester, do you know why this happens?
Oh, sure. You see, rubber molecules are a lot like springs. Ray, let's go to the scope. Around the side of the balloon where the rubber is stretched, the molecules are like stretched springs. Put the skewer through, and they all pull away from the hole and rip the rubber apart. But when you put the skewer through that dark part at the top and down right next to where you tied the balloon, that rubber is not stretched. The molecules are like coiled springs, and they all push against each other and against the skewer so no air can get out. Hence, the balloon does not pop. Pop, bada bing, bada no bang.
Lester, I'm very impressed. How did you know all of that?
Oh, easy. I read your cue card. See, my cue cards always have dumb stuff on them. I thought it'd be interesting to see what it's like to say something smart for a change.
Coming up next, digestion. I mean, it's all coming up.
Beakman's World will be back in a flash. And now, back to Beakman's World.
A little more mail. Mary Robinson of Heartland, Maine wants to know, why do you throw up?
Oh dear, I hate this subject.
Easy, Ray.
Oh no, this makes me sick.
Yes! Bofferoni! This is the one I've been waiting for!
Oh, no.
It's time to toss your lunch.
Lester.
It's a potato puking, chunk chucking,
Thank you, Lester.
knee walking, toilet hugging, stew spewing, hootin' nanny.
Please, enough.
Oh, yeah, make him stop.
Hang in there, cameraman Ray.
Sorry, Ray.
Yeah.
The proper term for throwing up is regurgitate or vomit. And vomit is what you do when your digestive system is thrown in reverse. Crazy? Ooh, our guts. Okay, we need some food.
Yeah.
Here you go, Beakman.
Thank you, Liza. This blender is like your mouth, and the blender blades are like your teeth. When we chew the sandwich, our teeth cut it up. Then, saliva mixes with the chow and helps to soften, moisten, and lubricate it into ready-to-swallow pulpy masses. Ooh. Now, where am I gonna get some saliva?
It's fresh. Trust me.
Oh, sorry, Ray. You know how Lester is.
Yeah.
Next, the blades or the teeth will chew up the food. Next up, our friend, the esophagus. The esophagus is a tube about 10 inches long that connects the mouth to the stomach. Hey, let's pop some chewed up hoagie into this baby. Yeah. Okay. Onward for science. There we go. Now, I'm going to use my hands, but in the esophagus, something called peristalsis, which is muscular waves, begins pushing the sandwich toward the stomach. See? Muscular action. A lot of people think it's done by gravity, but it really isn't. That's why you can eat upside down.
But you shouldn't try that. You could choke.
Thank you, Liza. Back to the slop. As you can see, it's now in the stomach, where some exciting things start to happen. The sandwich combines with gastric juices that contain chemicals called enzymes and hydrochloric acid. Then your stomach muscles mix it up really well so the gastric juices can break it down even further. By the way, the word digest is from the Latin, meaning separate or dissolve.
Doesn't all that acid hurt your stomach?
No, Lester, because the inside of your stomach is protected by a lining of mucus.
Ooh, sounds good to me.
You're not looking well, Ray.
Well, I don't feel too good.
Anyway, if it weren't lined with mucus, your stomach would digest itself. Okay, when your stomach is done, the sandwich goes into this U-shaped jobby right here. Yep, the first section of the small intestine, which is called the duodenum. In the duodenum, our sandwich mixes with more chemicals like bile from your liver, which helps break up the fats in the pepperoni and the cheese, and also the ever-popular pancreatic juices. That also help turn the food you eat into all that good stuff your body needs. Then it's all aboard for the rest of the small intestine. And away we go. We represent the small intestine, which, by the way, can be as long as 17 feet, as a leaky hose, because nutrients pass through its walls and into the blood vessels where they're carried to your cells. From there, it's just a hop, skip, and a plop to the large intestine. Here, valuable water and salts are absorbed through the lining and into your bloodstream. What's left goes out of your body as waste.
But Mary is interested in how the food comes out the other way. You know, when you throw up.
Yeah, how about that scientific principle, what goes down must come up?
Ray, I'm starting to think you may have eaten something that's disagreeing with your tummy. What's probably happening to Ray right now is that his stomach is sending a signal up to his brain. His brain is sending a signal back to his stomach, telling it to evacuate the premises. It's throwing his system in reverse. And the digestive muscles that pushed his food down, along with his abdominal muscles, are starting to push his food up. Ray?
Ray?
Oh, no. He's gonna blow!
Bada bing! Bada bang! Bada barf.
Lunch, anyone?
What's that
growling sound your stomach makes. Beakman will reveal the mystery of the rumbly in your tumbly right after this.
Beakman's World will be back after these messages. And now, back to Beakman's World.
Stomach growling doesn't come from the stomach at all. Those nutty noises come from the intestines and are caused by liquid food being pushed through the intestines by waves of muscular action. The scientific word for those sounds is borborygmi.
Hey, Pete, my stomach's borborygmiing right now.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, come a little closer. Quite the showstopper, huh?
I'll say,
See you next time.
on Beakman's World.
Well, Herb, that certainly was food for thought. Those three really know how to chew the fat. They sure sank their teeth into that subject.
You got any more food cliches?
No, but you are the apple of my eye.
Lucky me. We make some pear.
Do
What's for dinner?
a fine kettle of fish.